Look at this. These blues with the green wire, he's very talented.
Mark Bradford, who is one of the premier artists in the country and in the world. He is working with us to create a mural in the tower that will house the museum. This piece here is an amazing example of Mark's work. It's basically incorporating passages from the U.S. Constitution in a way that we think is really powerful and is part of the reason why artists like Mark can make such an incredible contribution to the physical space of the Presidential Center.
My name is Mark Sidney Bradford. No, I'm just kidding. My name is Mark Bradford. I'm a visual artist based in Los Angeles. You know, I had a funny upbringing in the 70s. South Los Angeles, where I grew up, was all black. And then we moved to all white Santa Monica. In our home, we were all so eclectic. We didn't belong anywhere, and we belonged everywhere. So I consider my roots very magical in that way. My mother was a hairdresser for 40 years, and then I took over her clients, and I was a hairdresser for 20 years. I'm gonna be honest with you, I never heard of being an artist. That had nothing to do with paying your bills. I did those little art classes, or styling my mom's wigs, or putting on a wig and doing Diana Ross and making everybody laugh. I guess that was all part of me being creative, but I just didn't think you could make money at it. I started community college, then I went to grad school because I got a scholarship, but I didn't think it would lead to leaving the beauty shop. I had shows around the world, and I was still flying back on Friday and Saturday to work in the hair salon. I use material that have memory, that have lived in the world. Oftentimes, studio art is a very solitary thing. It's very private, and you push out the world. I always like to drag the world into the studio and then wrestle with it.
It looks even better in person.
City of Big Shoulders is about Chicago, how it was really a tough city and people get to work and they get it done. I've always loved maps and history of how people occupy space and how the memories still cling to those spaces. It's a timetable of the Great Migration, how people migrated to and from Chicago. I knew that this was visually three parts, the land and the water and the coastal, and you can see the shape that is the center, sort of saying, come in, lay on the rug, read a book, cozy. The only thing I'm ever interested in is getting to the site and putting up the work. Everything else becomes a blur. And when the last one's up and I do all the finishing touches, I will exhale 100%. A lot of times when you come in spaces, especially museums, you're a little unsure, trying to be cool, and I really want the piece to welcome me. I really want the piece to say, no, come on in, come on in. As people move through, it'll evolve in the space. Some people will meet it on the first floor. Some people will meet it on the second floor, much more intimate. Some people will see it from outside, which is kind of this distancing. As we're moving in a space of uncertainty, I think actually this is the perfect time for all of us to be at the table. The activist, the artist, the politician, the community leader, the church leader. Art can exist with basketball. Basketball can exist with civicness. So I think that at this moment, the Obama Presidential Center can be a force in that. I hope that when people look at this work, that it triggers conversations. I want it to be asking questions. I want it to be holding mysteries. Like the OPC, I want it to rise up.